Buongiorno amici. You want to say buongiorno amici, Alice?
Buongiorno amici.
Girl, good to see you all today. It is, what day is it today? Can you remember, Alice?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday today, that's right. Today is Wednesday and it is the 3rd of June today.
It's a bit cloudy.
It's a bit cloudy today, unfortunately. The sun's kind of gone away for a little while, I think. And it's actually not quite as hot as it's been.
I've got a song about Mr. Sun. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Well done, Ellie. That was really nice singing. What a good idea to make a nice bow as well. Well done. That's a good idea. Maybe we should all sing the Mr. Golden Sun song to try and encourage the sun to come back out again so we can play. But for now, I think we can still go outside. It's still quite nice. But it's not super hot anymore, so that's fine. We'll still have a lovely time in the garden or at home. So right now, Alice is working on a picture. And she's working on a picture that has been inspired by something about Italy I really, really like. Now, Italy is very famous for its wonderful food and lots of pizzas and pastas and gorgeous things like that. But it's also famous for my favourite kind of pudding. And it's actually even more my favourite when the weather is warm. Do you know what my favourite pudding is, Alice? Does ice lollies and ice cream.
I think I want to ice like after the video.
Oh, do you think so? That could be a really good idea. I absolutely love ice cream. And in Italy, they are so good at making it. And they call it gelato. And an ice cream shop in Italy has a special name, a gelateria. And that's where they sell just about nothing else but ice cream. Absolutely heaven. They do the most wonderful flavours, the most beautiful colours, lovely toppings. And hopefully you're seeing some really nice pictures on the video just now of what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to Italy, I'm sure you've remembered going to a beautiful ice cream shop somewhere, or a gelateria, sorry, somewhere in Italy. And if you haven't, then I definitely think you should go.
Or you can say, excuse me, can I have a piece of ice cream?
You could say that, and I'm sure they would give you some. They might ask for some money as well, but I'm sure they would give you some. I think if you re-taste. They've got beautiful flavours, so many different things to choose from. So, Alice is creating a piece of art inspired by a gelateria. And now I'm going to show you a wee video about how to make it. See you in a minute. Okay everyone, for this art activity I have got some cardboard triangles. I've got some coloured paper that I've torn up into small pieces. I have a glue stick, a few crayons, and a nice piece of white paper or card. I've got paper. So my cardboard triangles are going to be my ice cream cones. So what I've done is I have used my brown crayon to do a bit of crisscross across them, just to give them that kind of nice waffle coney texture that you quite often get with an ice cream cone. So I'm going to glue down my 3 ice cream cones to start with. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now they're all ready to be filled with some delicious looking gelato, as they say in Italy. So I'm going to start with this cone here. And what I'm just going to do is take my glue stick and kind of make a nice sticky circular kind of spot above my first cone. And I'm going to choose a colour. I think I'm going to go for yellow as my first colour. So I'm going to take some of my little yellow pieces of paper. You could do them one at a time, but I'm a bit too impatient for that, so I'll take a few at once and just kind of spread them around. What I quite like about this is it doesn't have to be a perfect shape. And actually, you could even have a few pieces kind of falling down the edge as if your ice cream cone starting to melt a little bit, which I quite like. So I think if we were in Italy just now, ice cream would be melting quite rapidly. So I've got my yellow, perhaps vanilla cone here. My middle one, I think I'm going to start with some strawberry flavour. I really like strawberry ice cream. So I'm going to put a little strawberry scoop with my red or pink paper. But I don't know about you guys, sometimes I like to go for a double scoop. So I'm going to put a bit more glue above that. I'm going to add some blue. Maybe it's a blueberry ice cream. Or sometimes it's bubblegum flavour, isn't it? Not such a fan of that, but it looks nice in the picture. So I'm going to have 2 scoops on this cone. And actually, if you go to an ice cream shop in Italy, you will see they often have so many flavours. So you're likely to find something in the blue family in an ice cream shop in Italy. So I've got a double scoop here. I've got my strawberry and we'll call it blueberry ice cream. And then last but not least, on this cone, I'm going to put some green. So I like to think the green would be mint chocolate chip, because that might be my actual all-time favourite ice cream. I love mint ice cream. Really nice and refreshing on a hot day. There we go. But it could also be pistachio flavour, which is quite popular. I think it is quite popular in Italy, I think, as well. I know my dad used to love a pistachio ice cream. And that was pretty good too. So I've got my 3 ice cream cones like this. Kind of hard to show you, there we go. And what you could do is just add a little bit of detail to make them look a bit more interesting. So on my yellow one, it was vanilla, but I think I've decided to add some sprinkles to give it a little bit more colour. Some quite small sprinkles. I'm going to make that one smaller. I'm going to use every colour, so I'm going to get a couple of blue sprinkles too. There we go. And actually it's beginning to look a bit like it's got wee bits of fruit in it. And in Italy, it would be a very delicious flavour called tutti frutti, which means all the fruit. It has lots of little tiny pieces, kind of candied fruit in the ice cream, which is really tasty. There we go. So I've got now a lovely scoop of tutti frutti in this cone. And what I might even do here, on top of my blueberry, I might actually, with my red crayon, draw, and see what this is, a cherry on my blue ice cream. And I might use my brown on my green here to add a few little chocolate chips, vermicelli perhaps, to make it a mint chocolate chip ice cream. So as easy as that, I now have 3 pretty delicious looking ice cream cones, almost good enough to eat. And I think I might put this one on the wall because I'm really pleased with it. Now let's go and see how Alice is getting on with her picture. Okay, well, Alice has just about finished her wonderful ice cream picture, and are you going to show it to everyone? Yeah, do you want just a last touch? Okay, will we hold it up to show the
Not yet.
Oh, it was last finishing touch. Was it a few ice cream drips?
No, it's an ice cream flavoured red.
Okay.
It will fall on top of this magic ice cream cone.
Okay, shall we hold up your picture now and show everybody? Look at this lovely work. So Alice has done some, what flavour is this ice cream, Ali?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. And what's that sticking on the top?
Chocolate syrup.
Chocolate. And then
Chocolate syrup, you mean?
Chocolate syrup. And what is this flavour?
It's called green leaf syrup cherry.
Lovely, because it does have a cherry on top. And what flavour is this one?
It's called red chocolate and blue and pink ice cream.
Well, I would take, I think out of those flavours, I'd maybe go for the vanilla. But they all look really tasty. Good job, Alice. I love it. So it's a super easy activity and you don't have to use cardboard. You could just use paper or even just colour some ice cream cones. That's really easy to do as well because it's just triangles. And then use your imagination. Think of what delicious flavours you could create for your gelato.
I think I want a paletta.
An ice lolly. A Mexican ice lolly. You're so cultured these days. Brilliant. Okay. Right, everyone.
But not in the rain because the rain will make it very, very wet.
That's true. So,
and it will not be very, very good anymore.
No, you're also wearing a completely white t-shirt. So, I don't know.
I think my t-shirt will get wet too.
If you had an ice lolly, I think it would. Anyway, so have a brilliant Wednesday, everyone, and maybe you might fancy doing a picture of a gelateria for me and let me know how you get on. See what the most amazing flavour you can come up with, because I think there's lots to choose from. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm making my own ice cream.
Good for you. Do you want to say arrivederci to everybody?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, amici.